So it had to happen. We have to complete the trifecta.
We do. We've already been to Congee Noodle King and we've been to Congee Noodle House.
Yeah.
So we are going to Congee Noodle Delight.
Ah, yeah. And it's the first time I ever heard delight used in a restaurant name
That's not Malaysian.
That wasn't Malaysian.
Because
That's
they're
right.
always Malaysian.
That's right. But I hope it's going to be delightful because we're going to go try some different things. The last couple of times we've gone to one of these three restaurants, which I believe are affiliated.
Yes,
correct?
they are.
Yeah. We ordered the same thing, but I think
We're similar.
Yeah, we're going to branch out a little
are.
bit tonight and eat some potentially weird stuff. Let's go do it.
Okay.
Oh, joy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Deep fried chicken knees. Those
Yeah,
chickens must
little-
have needed
little
like
teeny
knee
things.
surgery, and these are
That's right.
the leftovers,
Because
right?
I hear that Vancouver is the statistically the highest place to get for chickens to get knee replacements.
Yes,
so
yes,
they have
I've
a
heard
surplus. So now, to be fair, we did actually look at the menu online before we came here, so we had a few specific ideas. So actually, the menu here for Congee is very similar to the previous two, although there's
Number
a couple of
66.
omissions. I think last time we were at Congee Noodle King, we had the pork tripe and I think clam, was it?
I didn't think there was tripe in that. It was clam and
White pepper.
clam and white pepper.
But they don't got it here. And we were talking about getting a mixed noodle dish.
65. Beef brisket, tendon. Oh no, 66. Beef brisket, tendon, and stomach with noodles.
Oh yeah, that's hitting all the right marks for me.
So we would like to get one of the house special seafood congee.
House special seafood congee.
We would like one of the pan-fried radish cake.
Sorry, no more this one.
Oh.
Only the pan fry, yeah. The garlic onion roll.
How about the dried shrimp and green onion rice roll?
Yeah, she said they do have that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
we'll do
this
that.
one,
We'll
okay.
have one of those. And then we want to try number 66, the beef brisket, tendon, and stomach with noodle.
Beef brisket tendon, what, 60?
66.
66. Okay,
Yeah.
66. Okay.
And
And-
also lettuce with preserved spicy bean curd sauce.
Oh,
You
but
don't
this one is so.
like
it's so-
spicy?
yeah, it's no more.
Good heavens!
Okay, maybe too much.
It
Well,
might be.
we'll take some
take
home.
it home. When your server tells you you've ordered too much, you
You
probably have.
have. But
Yes, we are at International Village Mall,
yeah.
formerly Tinseltown.
And we're right across the street from the T&T Grocery, which is a fantastic Asian grocery right downtown. And you can get live seafood there. You can get all kinds of fantastic frozen things, fresh vegetables. It's a wicked market. They were sold out of the carrot cake. Now, the carrot cake isn't actually made with carrots. I'll let Laurel explain that one,
In Singapore, there is something called carrot cake,
right?
and it is very similar to radish cake. But I don't know if it's the same or if carrot cake is made with turnip instead of daikon. Usually has little bits of
Dried shrimp?
dried shrimp and a little bit of pork sometimes, and sometimes soy sauce type drizzle over it.
So just looking around, this is not a cash only place. They do interact, but I don't believe they take credit cards. So we did manage to rustle up our little bits of condiments here. We have the fabulous chili oil and salt, white pepper, which is essential for congee, and some soy. And this is really interesting. This is like you think it's like a plum vinegar? Is that your take on that?
That's my take, because it's definitely not black vinegar, and it has a sweetness and a fruitiness to it that, while it has a bit of acid like a vinegar, it's a little sweeter than that.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
Okay, so the first thing has arrived, and this is the
The rice
rice roll.
rolls.
That looks
to
pretty.
Rickroll.
That looks pretty yummy. We get a fork. I'm always entertained when they give us a fork. There's a dipping thing here too, right? So I'm
I
not
just
sure what that is.
Not sure what it is.
Yeah.
They're hot. Springy rice roll. If you've ever had rice rolls,
Yeah.
you know, they're all very similar. The sauce is a hoisin sauce, but it's been diluted with something so that it's runnier.
Yeah, it's a really nice soft rice roll with some soy. It seems like on
There's
the
a little bit of-
outside, some green onion on the inside.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
So congee's arrived. It's got some peanuts on the top, some scallions, and a little bit of ginger. That looks really good.
Let's find you. What's that? Looks like a
It's
piece
a
of
fish. Laurel's the master at precisely rationing out the.
Well, except I don't know if they have two of everything
Yeah,
the way
well-
they do it the other one.
Be bold. Be bold.
Okay, there's some squid. And there's a scallop.
Oh,
So
that's
you've got
that's
fish,
that's,
squid,
that's
and
good for now.
scallop.
That's beautiful.
And I know you like to doctor yours with soy sauce and chili and white
Pepper.
pepper.
Look at that.
And
Gailan oyster sauce. Thank you. Oh yes, the feast is materializing.
found mushroom.
So we have 3 out of 4. Oh, nice. Thank you.
So for me, just a little bit of the white pepper and a little drizzle of chili oil. And I think that Rob is a Philistine for putting soy sauce in his. I like soy
Well,
sauce,
I've
but
never-
it does not belong.
Hey, when you married me, I never claimed to be a classy guy.
It doesn't belong to me. It does not belong in Congee.
I think it's
Or
ironic that you're wearing your fork shirt when you're eating from chopsticks.
It's my favorite T-shirt. Okay.
One of mine
Taki
too.
mushroom.
Always good. We have a pit bull playing fetch right outside here, but
With an entire branch. So this is fish. Whoa.
Good.
I gotta say, Congee Noodle House is still my favorite.
hey, it's the last one.
cool.
Oh, that looks good.
Good. Thank you so
It is
much.
a feast. Look at that.
Yeah.
Perfect. So this is our beef noodle dish has arrived. So we have little bits of tendon and
Tripe?
pork, beef tripe, the honeycomb tripe right there.
Yep. Tendon,
And-
tripe, and
And I forget what else there was in there.
brisket.
Brisket, exactly.
And it comes
that
with a
looks
bit of
great,
Gailan.
and it comes with a little bowl of broth on the side, which I like.
Going in on the congee.
Oh, I love congee. Competitive, as one might expect. A very nice little bowl of congee. I like a little bit of. There's some ginger in there too.
Yep.
Mm. Oh yeah, that's great. And now,
Yeah, try a bit
and
of the
now,
seafood.
bit of
Squid?
squid. Mm. Good fresh tasting squid. I like it. It's very good, but for some weird reason, I still like Congee Noodle House better. I can't even put my finger on why. Just because. By the way, Ben, if you're watching, you were right.
Shout out to Ben at Congee Noodle House. I don't think there's such a thing as bad congee. As long as, the seafood is not like too old or gross or whatever.
Black mushrooms in there. Beautiful big black mushrooms. That's a big, beautiful scallop.
I want to get in on some of those noodles before they get cold. So I'm going to take
She's going in. She's
a piece
going in.
of tripe, a piece of brisket, some noodle.
Now, do you like chili oil on your noodles? I kind of do.
Yeah.
Do you want
So
some?
there's the tendon. I will take a bit. I know you're the
I
big
know.
tendon
I
fan.
love the tendon.
I've only recently come around to tendon. It's not because of what it is, it's a textural issue.
Yeah,
But
your
I know
mom,
that's-
your mother was a big fan.
She was. She loved
back in the day.
all the bits.
Mhm.
Okay, and even, a little bit of Gailan in there.
That's a pretty good looking bowl.
So I'm going to try and have a bit of brisket, which I'm guessing is going to
That's
be
a-
pretty melty.
Big old piece of brisket.
It
Do you want
is.
some help?
There. No, I got.
I'll corral it.
So, very beefy. You're going to like that a lot. Very briskety. And melts in your mouth, kind
I'm
of.
going to put some in my bowl as you're dissecting the flavor profile there.
Let's go in on a bit of the tendon. Interesting. So, the texture of the tendon here is not nearly so
Gelatinous?
questionable as it is when the first ways I'd always had it was sort of braised in a dim sum dish, usually with tripe, and did not love the texture. I like the texture here a lot better. And now I'm going to try a bit of that honeycomb tripe.
You're going to like that too?
It's very tripey. So it's got a bit of that,
Bit funky?
yeah, a little bit of funk in it. Sometimes tripe has that, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's more like bleached or something.
No.
Anyway, I think you're going to be very happy.
There's a bit of
That's the tendon.
tendon right there. That's all quivering with excitement. So yeah, I'm going to go for a little bit of chili oil as well, because what's a noodle dish without chili?
Look at that Gailan, the soup that comes with the congee, because you can add this anywhere you like.
So this is the honeycomb tripe, and you can see why they call it that, because it looks like actual bits of honeycomb in there. But trust me, it does not taste like honey.
No, it doesn't.
A bit different from the dim sum kind of
Yeah.
flavoring that we're used to, but branch out and have some tripe. It's really good. Billions of people can't be wrong.
Or tendon. Or I think you can get the same dish with just the brisket.
Oh, the tendons really melt in your mouth, huh?
Yeah,
It's really
but it's
good.
not. It's not gelatinous, but it's also got some substance. I don't like it when it has no substance, when it just kind of completely dissolves. That feels weird to me.
That is yummy. Now, those of you who've been watching us for a while know that Laurel cannot have a meal without some sort of green vegetable.
It's
And,
my
and,
mother's
and I
fault.
applaud your consistency.
Yep. Perfectly cooked.
Perfectly cooked.
Right?
Yeah,
So-
it comes in two sizes. So this is the small one. And you can see it's got the stems, which they cut just perfectly. And they're blanched, I think maybe even separately. And then the leaves as well. And the leaves are particularly good.
I really, really appreciate that they have a smaller size here.
With the chili oil, that even though all three of these restaurants are affiliated, they have radically different approaches to chili oil. And at the Congee Noodle King, we had a hard time actually
Getting
them to bring some chili oil to the table.
was
Here and on Congee Noodle House, it's on the table. But the chili oil at Congee Noodle House is hands down way, way better. Even though, this is good, but the other one's way better.
So they were out of the radish cake, and so we got the rice noodles that have similar flavoring. They have the dried shrimp and the green onion, but it's not the radish cake because they were all out. We also ordered the lettuce with preserved bean curd, and they were out of that, and so we have Gailan instead. So we
Oh,
tried.
and then we ordered the pea tips.
Oh, that's right.
They didn't have those either.
And then they were out of the pea tips, so then we went to the Gailan.
So
this
we were lucky to get any food at all. Really.
This is your warning to not come at the end of the day. This place closes at 8, and we got here at
6:30?
6:30. So maybe it's better for lunch because they probably have everything.
Yeah.
The food we have is good. The substitutions are good food. It's
yes.
just we wanted to branch out a little more, and we didn't get to.
Yeah, well, I think it's safe to say that we're slowing down just a little bit. In true Robin Laurel form, we ordered far more than we could eat at one sitting, and so we'll be taking some home. You have to realize that we do this as a public service. So that
By
we
that,
can
he
try as
means
many
he's
different things
having
as
the congee
possible
for
so that we can
breakfast.
report back on what the good stuff is. And believe me, there is some good stuff here.
We may be complaining just a little bit that it's not as good as Congee Noodle House. But if you find yourself, it's still good food. And if you find yourself in this neighborhood, we're on Pender at International Village.
Yeah.
If you find yourself in this neighborhood, it's still a really good place to get a bowl of soup, get some noodles,
Oh, yeah.
get some congee, whatever. Absolutely worth coming to. It's just Congee Noodle House on Broadway has won our hearts.
Well, that was almost like a taste of old Chinatown, like it used to be down here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, there used to be so many more Hong Kong style Cantonese noodle houses in Vancouver's Chinatown, and they're almost all gone now.
Almost.
Almost.
But we just wanted to say, so if you're not from Vancouver and you're thinking, hey, let's go to that place that Robin Laurel suggested.
Be advised.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's pretty safe, but you need to know that it's in a slightly rougher neighborhood. This on the edge of Chinatown has had some challenging times. Most of the people here are not going to bother you. They have their own troubles.
That's right.
They don't need to bother you. Anyway, that was $44, and we have an entire meal, I think, left over.
It's actually a really good deal.
Yeah, it was a pretty good deal.
yeah.
Well, like we ordered too much, right? We could have gotten out of there with $30, right? Show the gate there. It's lovely.
Oh, hang on. So that's the gate. I think we're at the corner of Pender and Taylor Street. And that's the entrance to old Chinatown. It's
Historic.
historic Chinatown. That's right.
I kind of enjoyed that. It was
Kind of?
Well, I did. I did. I feel like a kid who I collected all the cars in the Hot Wheels set or
That's
something
true.
like that.
We did the trifecta.
Because now we've done all 3 of the Congee noodle places.
Yeah, we have.
And yeah, it was good. But as always,
Please like,
and subscribe
comment.
and share and eat lots of noodles.
Yeah.